let's just get the injury bit out of the way. I guess Reece James was the one you thought might be available.
Yeah.
International break. How's he getting along?
He's getting along really well, but not ready yet. Not ready yet. Trevor's progressing really, really well as well. Levi, it's really good to have him back in full training, but it's going to take a few more weeks. He needs to tick those boxes. But no, we've got a pretty fresh group. Estevao, Jamie Gittens is back, which is really positive going into the running.
Clubs, the international break has given players an opportunity to, shall we say, speak their mind a little bit. A few stories have come up. It feels like about 2 seconds ago I was asking you about Enzo Fernandez and those comments post PSG. He's spoken again and was asked, obviously, about if he wasn't going to live in London, where would he be? Just further kind of building this momentum around a narrative around Madrid. What have you spoken to him about those comments again? Because last time you defended him, and I wondered what the take.
Yeah, I spoke with Enzo an hour ago. As a football club, with me as part of that process, we've made a decision. He won't be available for tomorrow's game, and he won't be available for Manchester City next Sunday. I think for Enzo, it's disappointing to speak in that way. What I will say about Enzo is, in terms of him as a character, as a person, I've got no bad words to say about him, but I think a line was crossed in terms of our culture and what we want to build. So we had to make a sanction, and that was a decision we've made.
You talk about this unity, we've obviously seen that, haven't we, on the pitch? You know, how disruptive can that be to what you're trying to do here?
Yeah, it's not ideal. I think a lot of this stems from, we had a really, really difficult 10 days, probably the most difficult 10 days of my career as a player or a coach. We had, I'll go back to the first game against PSG, the belief in the group in what we were doing, the performance was top, and it all fell apart in 15 minutes. And there was a huge emotional dump from that game, which I think fell through to the next 3 games that we played. Why was there such a big emotional dump? Because the players were so motivated and had so much belief that we could do something really special in the Champions League this year. I feel like not just the comments from Enzo, but Cuckoo's interview as well, stems from that. It actually stems from a good place where they want to do well. They want the club to succeed. But in those moments, I think we need more emotional stability as a group of players, from me as the head coach, as a football club, so that we don't respond in the way we have done to the setbacks we've had. Enzo, firstly, as a character, as a person, as a player, I have the utmost respect for Enzo Fernandez. What he's achieved in his career, the player that he is. He's frustrated because he wanted Chelsea Football Club to be successful this year. He still wants that, and we still can be. In terms of the decision, I've said this from day one, it's not all about just me. It's not all about the sporting directors or the ownership or the players. We are aligned in every decision that we make. So it was a joint decision. And saying that, the door is not closed on Enzo. That's very important. It's a sanction. You have to protect, especially this football club. This is a winning football club with traditions of success. You have to protect that culture. And I think in terms of that, the line was crossed in the international break. Again, fantastic conversation with Marc yesterday. Half an hour in my office. The disappointing thing for me, what we're trying to create here in my time, I've only been here for coming up to 3 months. I can't speak. I'm enjoying it, even the difficult moments. I want players, I've said to them from day one, if they've got any issue with how we do things, to come and speak to me and speak to the sporting directors. My disappointment in Marc's interview is where it went to. I think he should have spoken to us first about the things that he's feeling. I want players to feel like they can speak openly and honestly for the benefit of the football club. And those conversations we've had with Reece James, that's why Reece has signed a new contract, because he believes in where we're going. And as a football club, we know we need to improve, myself included, and we actually know what we're going to do in the summer to achieve those objectives.